nicest, best preserved areas of the city with some fantastic buildings from around, the turn of the 20th century, late 1890s to the 20th century. Very ambitious building here. I thought this might be the post office, the old post office, but apparently it's not. It was just a kind of shopping center and offices, and now it's a bank and, as you can see, other offices. Here, the big cathedral, which is here, replaced a Romanesque church. There was a Romanesque church. Those are the ones with the oval arches, not the peaked arches like these have. That church was destroyed in 1241, like most of the town, by the Mongol invasion. The Mongols were like that. Interesting. The Mongols destroyed the town. They destroyed everything. If you ever resisted the Mongols, then they leveled your town and killed all the people and took you prisoner. Doesn't that sound familiar to anything that is happening today? That was the Mongols in 1241. So this church was rebuilt in the 14th century, the 1300s, and later it was redone in this style. This is neo-Gothic. You see the arches, these peaked arches, you know what this stuff is. Those peaked arches are Gothic, of course. And so a Romanesque church destroyed by Mongols. This was another church for several hundred years, and then in the late 1890s, the Germans came in and Prussified it. I call it Prussification, or Prussifying, because they redo everything in this sort of solid brick style, and then create these kind of ornaments like you see around the windows. They do this kind of brickwork around the tops of the windows is very consistent with the period of the early German Empire, which started in 1870. Very consistent. They wanted to show we're together. This is a unified country, so these buildings are going to look the same. We're rebuilding, we're reshaping. New Germany, national spirit. Kaiser Wilhelm had a complex about inferiority complex, you see, about his cousins in England. Pilgrim on our way to church. Yeah. Across the street we have this is the town hall that was built by the Germans in the early in 1902, 3, 4, 5, this area, and it replaced the city walls. It used to be a tram line that ran around basically where the old city walls used to be. There's no trams anymore. A lot of these towns had trams, and then they disappeared with the appearance of buses and cars. And at any rate, there was a tower belonging to the wall there. And there was a bit of the wall as well. And they just tore it all down. They said, no, this is New Germany. It's our land. We don't need that old stuff from the Piast times when this was a Polish town. We're creating New Germany, and look at this building. Look how magnificent we are. And it's nice in its own way. It's got those Hanseatic towers, if you look here and on the end. Very typical, and on this end, very typical of the houses you see that are in Gdansk, for example, or other Hanseatic ports. So this is Cathedral Square. Lots of history here, lots of remaking over the centuries. Cathedral redone 3 times at least, for example. So we have this towering building that we see now. It was originally just St. Peter. It's St. Peter and St. Paul now. And, or St. Peter and St. Paul, if you like the Grateful Dead, that's how they, or St. Stephen, they would say. All right, that's Cathedral Square in Legnica. Thank you for watching. See you on the next show. It's been a pleasure.